I have to do a good job. We all have to here. Let's hold ourselves accountable and let's pay attention for those good patterns that we know and love. Besides that, remember that day trading is risky. Day trading, like any other business in this world, is risky. And it's so much so that 8 out of 10 small businesses in the States fail within the first 2 years. So, do not trade with retirement money, family savings, that type of stuff. Take it slow, trade in a simulator, use risk money, and be careful, all right? Remember that I do not invest money for my subscribers, so be careful of any impersonator and or fake account pretending to be me. I'll never ask for money. I will never ask for personal information. Stay safe and do not get yourself scammed. TAOP has range for a cheap stock, which I don't really like. So right now I'm just waiting to see which one will be the one. Uh, GDTC seems to have some range to it as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid early trades here, at least for now, for the time being. PWM starting to move a little bit, high of 27.80. This one could be worth it. Well, or maybe not. Spreads fluctuating like crazy. As I'm saying, I might avoid an early trade. We got 27.74, but right back down on the bids. Yeah, let's ease off, right? It seems a little choppy to start. Sometimes you got to stick to your instincts. Be patient. So GDTC moving up slightly. Is this the one maybe? Although very early. High of 95. It has a spread to it. Got to be careful here. Okay. Well, okay, maybe not. Right back down. It didn't take break of 8 because I was skeptical. Maybe it holds up on the pullback. Keep watching. We got a low of 83. I got small size though, just 1,000 shares, so the losses are not bad here. Great fill. Think or swim, helping me out for once. Nice quick scalp there. So let's see if it starts to, if it continues to hold up its levels. Want to see more volume here. 807. Do not Titanic on me, please. This one is a tricky stock. It has a spread. Well, let's say this. The spread is not too big. It has a range more so. We can go up 20 cents and back down 20 cents in no time. So you got to be careful, as always. We know it's never easy, right? That word doesn't exist in this field. There's 83. Oh my goodness. Uh, I'll take a loss here. The ask opened up in the worst time, but that's okay. Waiting. And almost had a great trade there. We got to be careful if it's failing. What's the volume looking like here? It's very close. But if it gets back over 8 again, I'd expect it to go this time. So let's see what it does. Show your true colors. Spread is so huge, man. It's hard to hold that trade. I'll be back out. I don't know. I think I might just leave this one alone. Again, it's just, there's potential, but it's so tricky. I'm gonna rotate. Do we have anything else moving? VTTX, which I didn't do any analysis for. CING, not much. GRR, not much there. So we're down a scratch trade or two here to start the day. Anything halted? RACY. Exchange requested info. That doesn't sound good. 7-Eleven time. Was that 5 a.m.? Oh, 500. Yeah, it seems like this thing is coming down after all. Switching gears to stock BTTX. We'll see if this one stands a better chance. We gotta break these sellers. Well, it's only 17,000 left. We are adding back 29. I don't want to waste my mental capital here. Although I have a lot of that these days. Come on. 30, 31, 31. More sellers again. Somebody must be shorting this thing. BTTX. Trying for a high if they push, but somebody seems to be shorting it. 47. I'm going to map out my levels. Just, in the time being. Daily. Oh, and the 200 EMAs right here. Yeah, so good thing I did this. Taking unnecessary trades below resistance. 138. So over 138 is where I get back involved. Alright, the good old 200 EMAs there. High of 161 on 410 as a target if we do get over the 200. Could be a good area. Switching back to PWM. Are we doing anything? Not much right now. TAOP is down. GDTC is also down. So it's a slow start. I think we're down like maybe 160 bucks. Scratch trade. Waiting. It's good to follow your instincts, and just be patient. I'm glad to only be down a small amount. So right now I'm going to just keep an eye on the scans, and I'm going to keep rotating TMC, ELOX, those two getting called out. Yellow X halted up. Where's this one? Why is it not on the scans? This one maybe there's something here. It's cheap, so that's good. We got about 88,000 shares heading into the halt. The only thing I don't know about this stock is like the sentiment right now is kind of slow. So that could weigh on it. ELOX, like people might not be as aggressive, but I can keep an eye on the resumption. We're right up at the pre-market high. If it resumes higher and we get good volume, it could be good. There's room on the daily chart. 635. Then 758, which is essentially the 200. 750. Say 752. 750. 200 EMA. And daily resistance 633 or 635, really 635. GDTC curling back up a little bit. Again, you know, for this, I'd probably just use 1,000 shares here just to be safe because the sentiment is so slow. What I don't need to do is get myself in trouble early. You know, you guys know starting deep red is sometimes a problem, so we want to avoid that. GDTC back over 8. There's 805. Do we need a pullback here? This one might be it, man. I hope. Especially if it can move a little tighter in the spreads, you know? Will 70 hold up a support again? GDTC. Great fill. Now take me to the moon here. Take me to the moon. KB, are the bulls paying attention here for GDTC? Or am I the only person watching at it? And am I delusional? So I'm long here, just holding small size to see. Tight stop. There's 84. The resumption on the other one, 42. There's a bid, 42. 42.13. I might get aggressive for break of, let's see. Can we see good green? The spread on this thing is tricky though. There's a resumption. I'm not watching at it, unfortunately. It looks good. I might miss trades. It looks like I'm missing trades. High is at 74. Can we get into another halt at 89? Low 78. I need to just watch one at a time. If not, I'll get in trouble. I'm gonna pull GDTC on the screen as soon as I can. This other one looks good though. It looks good. Especially if the volume is increased, which I can't tell right now. But just waiting here. Is this pullback healthy? 32. Yeah, I mean, look at that bounce, man. Okay, maybe I need to switch stocks. All right, low was 35. Okay, I think I might switch stocks. High 70. That pullback was nice, man. Look at that. What's the volume here? Volume has increased nicely. 28 for VWAP. It seems like it has downside risk. And of course, the other one is going that I switched away. Jeez. GDTC, man. Okay, maybe I don't even touch this one. Man, what's going on? Unbelievable. I'm gonna take the long on ELOX. I am willing to add to this if I can. if it gives me the opportunity to. We might get a new high of day here. Do not Titanic. Do not Titanic. It is. The stocks today, man, you know, the range is ridiculous right now. A little bit of share size for that high of day push, right back down. I don't like the third dip, so I won't touch it. I'll wait for a retest of the highs. There's a new low. This is the third pullback. Maybe it holds up here at 15. Green 125 to like a $400 red trade. 20-cent loss, 2,500 shares. Something like that, I think. Let's see. There's just no consistency in the momentum right now. And it's 66 out of 52 and even 45. Attempting the 1-minute candle to make a new high. Buying and the bid's just evaporating. But what do? You take the loss, you smile, you move forward. Good bottoming wick. So is it on to something here? 15. It needs to go. Look at the spread. Yeah, these stocks today are very unforgiving, right? Compared to other stocks we've seen. I don't know how I would have done on the resumption. I didn't really get to watch it, the price action. I'm going to take a look at PWM. Not looking any better than the rest. BTTX. Not much. CING. Not much. ELOX. A little tricky. GDTC. Also a little tricky. GRRR. Not much today. MOB. Not much so far today. TAOP. Raphael watching to short, so it's time for me to clear out of that thing. And here comes GDTC again. You know, right now the main thing is for us not to waste our mental capital. In fact, I'm going to size down across the board on everything to protect my. I should have already done this. I'm going to size down to just 500 shares. Right now I'm down 230. You know, no need to allow the red to go any bigger if we don't see anything yet. And you see, for 815 back down to 780. You know, just a huge range, man. By the way, how many viewers do we have today? 434. Guys, we have 434 people watching, but only 83 likes. So, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to our beautiful channel. Right now, things are just a little choppy and slow. We're only down 230, so we're just being patient. I've sized down. Right now, I'm just gonna wait. I've tried to chop to still try and make something, but you know, sometimes you can't be a hero, right? I've noticed it was choppy, still tried, but it's like, okay. ELOX is holding up its support again, which is good. But I'm missing the dip. I've missed it already, down at 15. So the range is just bigger today. It's like if you're watching for those lower lows, you can catch it. GDTC back at 810. We'll see how that one does. Low 15, low 15. The breakout trades are tricky. If you're buying the dip too high, it's a little tricky. 22. Do I want to take a starter here? GDTC, okay. Okay, okay, not right back down, man. Jeez. Stocks are brutal today, man. From new highs to right back down. Brutal, brutal. Yeah, that was super duper late. Let's see if it does curl though. I needed to trust my instincts at level 2 right there. I think this should curl, but we still got to be careful with the type of day we've been seeing here. Anything is anything here. And there's a 1 and we're in a huge spread. I'll cut it right back down, not curling. You guys will notice that I'm red when stocks are not going up and sustaining themselves. Some people can trade the backside momentum a little bit. I mean, I can too, but I usually prefer not to. I don't think the odds are as good, but it can be done. There's a few people that we know that's done it, and they do it right. But again, the main thing here is to not waste our mental capital. Let's preserve our actual account, our mental account, and just continue to wait. If you're red right now, it has to be small red. So if something does move, you can easily recover. Or if not, it's a small red day and then tomorrow again. P&L, we're down 280. 280, 280 bucks. We're now up to 149 likes. Do appreciate it. If you're now tuning in, be sure to hit the thumbs up. PWM over VWAP could be one to watch, but it doesn't seem like it's ready yet. TCBP curling up slightly, but volume is really light. For this price range, we should be seeing way more volume. TAOP, not much. PWM, again, waiting to see what this one does. So we bounced at yesterday's, or Friday's, was that Friday? What day is today? Yeah, we bounced at Friday's high, at this blue line. So we'll see. I think right now, across the community, we'll probably have a lot of mixed P&Ls. You'll have a few people that are green that got in on some of the right areas. For example, ELOX at 515 the first or second time, it bounced up like 30, 40 cents. If you capture those type of trades, you'll be green today. Likewise with what's the other one? So many of them. Yeah, GDTC. Likewise with GDTC. If you capture this 1 minute candle to make the new high properly, or you bought the lows down here, we had a big curl back up. But then again, on the other side, false breakout, big flushes. So I think there's going to be a lot of mixed P&Ls, at least to this point. And again, we're just waiting to see if something else with more consistency starts to move. If not, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Doesn't make sense to stick around for this. It'll be the same thing over and over if it stays like this. All right. So even when you're consistently profitable, you gotta know when to like throw in the white flag, right? SOS is moving. Am I missing SOS? Maybe I am. It's not hitting my scans. Okay, it's now hitting the scans. Volume. You guys know I don't look at the comments when I trade, so whatever I miss, I miss. There'll be another one. SOS. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. Volume. Looks like it came in. 1 minute candle making new high. Pushed up. High of 839. Pulled back. 783. Got halted up. So this is a nice move. It's a hectic kind of a day. Okay. Holy smokes. It's flying. Flying high. High's at 47. Will we get halted up again? 62? Jeez Louise. Okay, I didn't know it was that strong. There's a hidden seller or something waiting. 35. 15. What was that? Oh, my share size. Shoots. 200. Not good. My share size cost me there. Too aggressive. Good fill. 15. 7. It needs to get over 35 here. Come on. Had an amazing fill, you know, about time. About time they gave me some good fills, man. With all the robbery over the last 5 years. No. Oh, that was not a good fill. It's holding up. Tight stop here. Seems like it's holding up. Or maybe not. I'll wait. 89 is the lowest. The 5 minute candles aren't looking bad. Probably should have given it more time. 927. Come on. There's a 10,000 share bid. Getting some great fills. I mean, this is unbelievable how good the fills are right now. Thinkorswim finally paying off after all these years of trading. That bid is walking up. The bid is walking up the ladder. How far are we going to go? Okay, maybe not that far. The order did not get filled. It's like it evaporated. I don't think it got filled. They were at like 15, maybe 10,000 size. If they're doing that, the order has to be real, more than likely. 20, it usually is, right? GDTC, by the way, back at highs. Ought to be just holding a trade at like 890. This is the third time though. Can we break down and reclaim? Okay, switching gears. If we get a pullback on GDTC, I'll be long. We're finally getting consistency. I still have small size. What's the high? 84. These stocks today, man, they're a mess. The range is just all over the place. It's never easy, but today in particular is, very, very tricky. We want limited downside and high upside potential, right? Limited downside risk, high upside potential. In some situations, it's like it's 1-to-1, which is not good. You guys know my accuracy here is around 50%. So at 1-to-1, I'm just only break even, right? So if the stock is holding up its levels and pushing higher, then I'll stand a great chance of ending green. Low of 74. Come on, talk to me nicely here. No, it's not going to do that. So we're curling back up, maybe over highs. That's a terrible breakout. It's going to try again though. This time we'll go. Spread. 25 for the highs. Not a great fill, but okay. New highs? No, not quite. So I'll wait. It might need a pullback here again. It's not dropping though. Oh, okay, there's a drop. Jeez. The moment I thought it was safe. You see, what happened there, the pullback just took forever to come. It looks like it's failing. This is too much of a pullback for a 1-minute pullback. Yeah, in that moment, I already expected it to start to drop. So when it holds up at 07, I start to think, okay, maybe we're not going to get the pullback. I buy and then the pullback starts. Okay. There's a risk out, we have, oh my gosh, the spread. Spread. Okay, I'm gonna use limit orders here. No, this is just failing. This is too much. 11. It needs to get back to about 50 immediately. I'm gonna stay away from this. This is too much of a drop here again for me. Switching back to SOS. SOS over 9. There's 910. 20% spread still. These stocks, where am I at? I might shut it down here, man. At this rate, I'm gonna go crazy. So SOS is moving. I'm switching back to this one. Huge range though, huge range. High of the current is 20. Low of the current is 85. Low of the 5-minute candle 60. VWAP is at 60. GDTC looks like it's just failing miserably. The 5-minute, we should have held VWAP at the lowest we should have went was 40. My plan was to buy 50 area with a stop. around 40 area, like 55, stop 40. Can we curl back to highs of 9? With a 5-minute setup. I wonder if this one is worth it. Do not Titanic on me, all you do. I'll give it a chance. I'm assuming this is a quick 1-minute pullback. So I'm long here. If it's strong, we should see like 910, 915 again. I'm assuming this is a quick 1-minute pullback, but we'll see. If not, tight stop. Show me the green. Nope, cutting the rest flat. ELOX curling back up as well. Maybe we can make back some of the losses on this one. Probably call it there. On a day like today, I'm not too fussy to keep trading because of how difficult this price action is. Again, I still think even now it'll still be pretty mixed because it only takes one big flush for you to really, go red. So there'll be people who are green, people who are red, and I don't know if there's too much of an in-between on a day like today. The stocks are unforgiven. The spreads are opening up. We're seeing big flushes. I do like SOS on the 5-minute, so I'll keep paying attention to it. Maybe I take another entry down here. I will. Small size though, just to make sure. Yeah, ELOX curling. ELOX. Can we get halted at 581? At least that'll present an opportunity. Halt is now 504. I'm in a trade, so I can't really watch it. It's against the rules. Do I want to re-average here? Or do I just hold? I'll cut it. I'll re-average. In case it goes as low as VWAP, which is 60. Because we made a new low anyways. And look at ELOX, right back down. But SOS, I'm very, very interested in here. If this stock fails, though, I'll be out of here. Waiting. If it goes, I'll just scalp, as I'm not in. Waiting. Oh, are we ready? What's that? We need better than that. Is it gonna fail? Waiting. The low of the current is 82. 70. Come on. At least pull back properly if you're gonna do that. It doesn't seem like it was ready yet. But the way how the 5-minute candles are, even if it pulls back, it's still bullish, right? Unless it makes a new low and like really sells off. It's a matter of just getting a good entry here. I'm going to stick to 500 shares, and then once it starts to move properly, I'll size up. And I'll have to be accurate or else I'll be right back red. It's one of those type of days. So being patient for the high of this area or the low, either or, and in both directions we want to see follow through in our favor. With tight stops, if it goes against me, it's not personal. I'll just cut the trade. 74 by 92. Be careful with the market orders. Come on, give us a beautiful entry here. Give us something. If it fails, I'll take the loss. Buying into weakness. What will it be? Will we prevail, or will I be selling and red on the day? No fear, no hesitation, as usual, as always. Something is in my eye. Now take me over 9 on this other half. This is what I need to see here. I might even add back aggressively, but let's not botch the trade. Hmm. Gotta make sure that I don't take a loss if it goes against me here. In which case, I'll just want to re-average. Time? What attempt is this? 1, 2, 3. This actually might be the third attempt. 1, 2, 3. 1. No, 1, 2. Looks like it's the second attempt. You know, that alone gives me confidence to hold or not. Like, how many times it's down here. So it's coming back down. And it is struggling. We need a bottoming wick here. Okay, good. Very good. Shit. Well, I'm not gonna get a fill down there, so that's not good. I'm a little slow with my hotkeys. That was great. So now short sellers are scared after seeing that because they thought they were getting a breakout. Now they're covering. That's short sellers covering right there. I might have to take it high. I'll just jump in. Let's see what it does. Will we keep going to the moon? Jumping in. Just ride. Cover, cover, cover. Oh no, it's coming back. See, this is not good. Yeah, that's not good. What's that, man? Like, what is that? This is why it doesn't even make sense to trade here today. From short sellers being fearful to now a sudden drop, it doesn't make any sense. The market is just doing its own thing today. And then back at 60. Yep, that's my cue. I'm grateful to be green today, to be honest. It's one of those days where it's just tricky, man. And shout out shout out to all of you guys calling this stock out. I did see it very early, in like one of the messages, but I didn't click on it because there's so many stocks already on the watch list. But it seems like I might have missed out on earlier opportunities. But just, grateful to still come and make something. And I think this is a great place to walk away. It's back at 870. It's like pick a side. So if I stick around, I'll be hoping that we do get a direction. But it's 10:14. The first hour is almost up. We haven't chosen a direction yet. Can we end up doing so? The answer is yes. But I don't know, man. My instincts is telling me to just walk away and not wait. You come to these crossroads every day. The other side of this is the stock goes and then I miss it, right? So it's like there's